Good morning, SKN. I'm Jamie Morris.
And I'm Portenta Carty.
Thank you for joining us again for another edition. It is middle of the week, Wednesday, also known as Hump Day. Hopefully we get you over that hump just fine. All right, proceeding to the latest in local news list from SKNIS. Head of the Traffic Department in the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, Inspector Carleen Phipps, is advising motorists and pedestrians to use the roads appropriately, especially those in the capital Bastir. Inspector Phipps stated, quote, "I would like to implore all drivers to stick to the speed limit as it regards to the Bay Road. There was an accident on Saturday and the speed limit within that area is 20 miles per hour. Notwithstanding that you're driving at that speed, you also must be aware that people were only humans and some people tend to cross unnoticeably. For the pedestrians, people utilize the two crossings on the Bay Road. That is by the Old Treasury and in the vicinity of Social Security," end quote. According to reports, this past Saturday, a female was struck by a motor van while attempting to cross the street in the vicinity of the Chinese supermarket on the Bay Road. She was transported to the Joseph and Franz General Hospital via ambulance and treated before being released. The 2022 traffic data for St. Kitts and Nevis was reported as the highest over an 8-year period. There were 1,756 traffic accidents in the Federation in 2022 compared to 1,664 reported cases in 2021, an increase of 92.
Can we say there were less persons on the motorways in 2021 as we were catching ourselves back from COVID and now everybody's back in full swing? That's the reason why we have more?
Not sure if that's what it is. There might be so many other variables as well. So
we continue now. St. Kitts and Nevis Foreign Minister. St. Kitts and Nevis Minister of Foreign Affairs attends meeting in Havana. This from SKNIS. On the 26th of January 2023, the Minister of Foreign Affairs et al., the Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, arrived in Havana to attend the Congress of the New International Economic Order, which took place during the International Conference for World Balance. At the conference, the Republic of Cuba welcomed 1,100 plus delegates from across some 87 countries. On Friday, the 27th January 2023, Minister Douglas was invited to deliver a few opening remarks on the NEO. In addressing the gathering, the minister expressed the importance of the date of 1st May 2024, which will mark the 50th anniversary 1974 to 2024, since the historic endorsement of the United Nations resolutions on NEO. On examining the future of NEO, Dr. Douglas articulated that the threefold task of the NEO over the next 2 years would be to reflect its history and the events that led to its formation, to renovate its vision for the 21st century, and to outline the plans and strategies required to fulfill this vision. Following the encounter with Minister Rodriguez Parilla, the Honorable Minister Douglas met with His Honorable Excellency Felix Plasencia, Executive Secretary of the Bolivarian Alliance for the Peoples of our Americas People's Trade Treaty. Issues raised during the meeting included the challenges and structure of the organization, future membership in the organization and in the Alba Bank, and the upcoming Alba Games scheduled for the 19th April 2023 in Venezuela.
all right, and in other news, this from Win Media SKN, Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, during his January 26th press conference, confirmed that a public-private partnership between the Nevis Island Administration and investor Mr. Patrick Drahi will seek to enhance the infrastructure and operations at the Vance W. Amory International Airport. Brantley stated, quote, "Great as the idea may be, we all understand that we can't move unless we can find the resources, the financial resources, to do the development, and so we started some conversations with a significant investor on the island, Mr. Patrick Drahi, and from those conversations, he is the owner, we are told, of the largest private jet in the world," end quote. Brantley explained, quote, "The negotiations thus far contemplate that what we will do rather than that becoming a burden on the taxpayer to repay, we will seek to work together to enhance operations at the airport and to make that airport a revenue center, a revenue stream, and we will pay back those sums at a nominal interest rate of 2%. We will pay back those sums from the proceeds of the airport itself, end quote. Considering that the local tourism product is at the higher end of the market and individuals on board private jets are the demographic that Nevis Tourism serves, the decision, according to the Premier, is to create a high-end private jet facility that would allow most of the world's private jets to land at the Vance W. Amory International Airport. This is fascinating news.
Indeed. Now for the weather, it is partly cloudy with a high of 80 and a low of 72 degrees Fahrenheit. It is currently 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Take a look at your hourly and your weekly weather and stay tuned. Regional and international news up next.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao bango.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN as we continue with the latest in regional news. This from Loop Caribbean. The Traffic Department of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force has launched an investigation into several videos that are being circulated on social media depicting motorists engaged in dangerous and reckless driving on public roads. The police force is assuring the general public that after the investigations are completed, the culprits would be held accountable according to the law. The police force warns that the roads in St. Vincent and the Grenadines are not racetracks. They are to be used with due care and attention and consideration for other users. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force is calling on all motorists to desist from this reckless behavior and drive carefully and responsibly on public roads. Recently, there were several videos of minibuses driving unsafe, as well as one actually speeding around a corner on two wheels. Wow, drifting too fast and furious.
I was going to say, that's really exciting to see that. It's not safe, but I tell you,
No, it's
wow,
not.
what a thrill they must have experienced
Two wheels.
driving and watching that. More work for the police. In any event, international news, we're moving on to the international scene. This from CNN. A recently discovered green comet will soon zip by Earth for the first time in 50,000 years. It was last visible in the night sky during the Stone Age. Discovered on March 2nd, 2022 by astronomers using the Zwicky Transient Facility's Wide Field Survey camera at the Palomar Observatory in San Diego County, California, the comet made its closest approach to the Sun on January 12th, according to NASA. I think I'm going to be in the Bahamas for a second. All right, the comet has an orbit around the Sun that passes through the outer reaches of the solar system, which is why it's taken such a long route and long time to swing by Earth again, according to the Planetary Society. The icy celestial object will make its closest pass by Earth between February 1st and 2nd, around 26 million to 27 million miles away. Isn't that close? Even during its closest approach, the comet will still be more than 100 times the moon's distance away from the Earth. Talk about the night sky and how gorgeous it is.
Wow. Look out for that tonight, and maybe tomorrow night too.
All right, well, there you have it for the latest for today. More GMSKN in a moment. Stay tuned.
Cheers.
An exotic experience.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Good morning, this is Kayana Paris and Zippo from Paris Lamont. I want to encourage y'all to sign on to Good Morning SKN every morning from 8 to 10 at Studio 327. Thanks.
Good morning, SKN. Wagwan. Yo, this Bensley had coming to you live from Jamaica. You see it already. See me, I say Caribbean people stand up and I love this. This show is very important. You understand me? Yeah, man. Studio 327. Bensley, it's a big up. See me, I say. I'm the whole innocent crew. Yeah, man. More love.
It is the beginning of February, yes, a new month, which means that today marks the official beginning of Black History Month. While this month-long celebration originated in the United States of America, it has morphed into a worldwide celebration of Black persons worldwide. In honor of this, we have brought back our beloved segment, Black Legend Wednesdays. In this edition, we will focus on the legendary reggae artist, yes, you guessed it, Robert Nesta Marley, better known as Bob Marley. Jamie, do you enjoy his music?
I do.
What song do you have in your head? Because I see you bobbing. Which one of his songs? He's not telling me. The one that's on my mind right now is Play Some Music. This reggae music.
It's mine. All right.
So this segment couldn't have been more timely, as next Monday will be the 78th anniversary of his birth. Wow. So now we're gonna look at the life of Bob Marley. Well, I should say Robert Nesta Marley, aka Bob Marley. Let's do this. So Bob Marley was born Robert Nesta Marley on February 6th, 1945 in 9 Miles, St. Anne's, Jamaica, to Norval Marley and Cedelia Booker. I hope I said her name right.
Cedella. Looks like.
Cedella. Okay. Cedella Booker. Boy.
The young Marley.
I know. I'm looking at the face and the locks is the same.
Without the dreads. All right, looking to his career, Marley began his professional music career in 1963 after forming the Teenagers with Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer, which after several name changes would become the Wailers.
How ironic they called it the Teenagers. I'm guessing they were teenagers at that time? Oh, well. Oh, so he started as a bald head. And then the Nazi dreads came in. The group released its debut studio album, The Wailing Wailers, in 1965, which contained the single One Love. This song received worldwide attention and established the group as a rising figure in reggae. trying to remember that tune. Is it One Love, One Heart? Oh, that's it. Let's get together and feel alright.
Oh, there's the album cover.
Wow. Looking at the significance of the drops, but I guess those are the songs that are contained on the album, right? Could be. Oh, nice.
Through the years, the group expanded as more members joined. In 1973, the Wailers signed with Island Records, and their name was changed to Bob Marley and the Wailers. The group went on to release 11 studio albums.
Oh, nice. I wonder why they changed them.
You want to ask them? Feel free to ask them.
In my next lifetime. I'm just saying. I just had to say it out loud. Like, I wonder why they change.
I don't know. I have no answer to give you.
Next, I'm just saying. I didn't say, Jamie, do you want? I said, I wonder why the change, though. And almost everybody in there was an artist, right? Look at that, boy. The era of the dreads. In 1974, the Wailers disbanded, and Marley continued his solo career as Bob Marley and the Wailers with a trio of female backing singers called the I Trees. Wow, I Trees, I Trees. Threes as in the numbers, not I trees that are planted.
Got some African vibes.
I'm looking at that. Even how his future wife has the little thing around her neck that looks like she's a black Muslim. See, with her head wrap and her neck wrap. Really nice some music. All
right, so in 1975, following the global popularity of Eric Clapton's version of Marley's I Shot the Sheriff, Marley had his international breakthrough with his first hit outside Jamaica with a live version of No Woman, No Cry.
I think that was the Bob I Saw You bobbing, you know. Was it that?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, jeez. Listen, he had some big hits, though. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. He continued with his career. This was followed by his breakthrough album in the United States, Rastaman Vibration. I think I remember this when I was born. After I was born, because I wasn't born in 1976, which reached the top 50 of the Billboard's soul charts. I think, Diana, Jamie, I swear they still play music that is really, really old. Old. Still, until now. Yeah. Hit lyric music. I think that was one of the songs that were on there.
His greatest hit was the album Legend, which was released in 1984 and became the best-selling reggae album of all time. Marley also ranks as one of the best-selling music artists of all time, with estimated sales of more than 75 million records worldwide. In 1994, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Nice.
Quite an achievement.
Lots, I'd love to sit down and have a conversation with him. Mr. Marley, did you have neck pain after you swung your locks so much whilst your performance, you know? When did you get locks? Why did you decide to get locks? I just would like to... Did you know you would have been this big? Did you listen to music as a young guy? Was everything that played in your house with James Brown, you know? Yeah, one day. Is that in 1977, Marley was diagnosed with melanoma and died as a result of the illness in 1981. It is said that his final words to his eldest son, Ziggy Marley, were, and quote, "Money can't buy life." And he's correct indeed. His fans around the world expressed their grief, and he received a state funeral in Jamaica. He was posthumously honored by Jamaica soon after his death with a Designate Order of Merit by his nation. And I heard, what's his name from Apple Jr.? Remind me of his name. He said the same thing too, no matter how much money you have.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah, Steve Jobs. You can't save you. Because he had it all, and the cancer still got the best of him as well. Cancer go away.
All right, so children and music. Marley left his mark not only on the world, but also on his family unit. His children and grandchildren have carried on his legacy in music and continue to impact the world with the exhilarating Marley sound and stirring lyricism.
And condolences to the family. I think they lost a grandson. The late Marley lost a grandson the other day. Wow. Yeah, all of his sons, all of them musically inclined, and the juniors are coming and they're doing the exact same thing. Only the daughters I find, I don't see them much. Yeah, but the sons are out there shining. His legacy. Marley is considered one of the pioneers of reggae. His musical career was marked by fusing elements of reggae, soca, and rocksteady, as well as his distinctive vocal and songwriting style.
That's ska, actually.
Hmm?
Ska.
Ska? What did I say? Ska? Oh, ska, yeah.
You said soca.
Oh, Jesus, where did I get an A from? Ska. Maybe that's where they got the scat from. Yeah. Don't worry, Jamie. Don't bother with my thoughts. I just think deep. That's all.
All right, legacy. Marley's contributions to music increased the visibility of Jamaican music worldwide and made him a global figure in popular culture to this day. Over the course of his career, Marley became known as a Rastafari icon, and he infused his music with his spiritual beliefs. After almost 3 decades since his death, his music remains relevant to millions of people worldwide.
Mm-hmm. That is definitely true. I want his arms. Yeah. Did I ever tell you or brought it to your attention that Jamaicans have the whitest teeth in the world?
No, you never have.
Okay, I just did. They have the whitest teeth in the world. I do not know how that happens. But folks from that country just has the whitest teeth and the biggest smile. Yeah.
That according to Cortesia. According to me, we will take a quick break and we'll be back in a moment. More GMSK.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First, you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
no cash, no card, no problem. Jad, embrace the freedom.
Yo, what up? It's your boy N Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moen Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Our first guest for today is Sulika. This always gives me a hard time, so I think it's Cricky. Cricky. You got it. Great. So Sulika Cricky, Youth Officer at the St. Kitts Department of Youth Empowerment, here to share the registration details for this year's International Music Camp and Summer Camp T-shirt contest. So welcome to GMSKN. Pleasure to have you here with us.
Yes,
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure.
So let's talk about the International Music Camp first. Will this be the first time that SKN Nationals participate in this program?
No, this is not the first time. I've actually seen that a young man participated in the past, but this is the first time I'm getting familiarized with this program. And the Department of Youth, we're hoping that we will be able to send 2 young persons to this amazing and exciting opportunity. Now, if you love music and you feel that you are gifted in this area, then you can apply by sending us your information, telling us about you, your age. You have to be between the ages of 14 to 18.
Okay.
And you can send us an email at youth@gov.kn.
Okay. What type of music should they be interested in?
Okay, well, this is for persons who are interested in jazz, who play the piano, who are vocals. So if you sing in a choir and you have amazing vocals, then definitely you should try out.
Wow, I'm not 18 anymore.
All right, let's talk about the camp more specifically because from my understanding, the International Music Camp is actually one of the leading summer schools of fine arts in North America.
Right.
So this is quite an opportunity for locals to
It is an amazing opportunity because you will be getting, whoever is selected will be getting the opportunity to learn and interact with other like-minded persons who are extremely talented as they are, and also learn from experienced tutors.
Nice. Jimmy has something else to ask? Go ahead.
No, just a question. So they participate in the camp. Is there a long-term goal? What do you envision for locals participating in this camp once they return?
Okay, well, we are hoping that once they travel to this amazing opportunity, they gain the experience, they may network, make contacts, but also to come back and bring back the valuable information that they learned, and you know, they can share it with their schoolmates in their communities as well, and also improve themselves individually.
All right, so those intangibles.
Sorry?
Those intangibles.
Yes.
Definitely so.
Sulika, where will this international music camp be held?
Okay, well, it's going to be held at the International Peace Garden, and that is at North Dakota between the US and Canadian border.
Oh, wow. They're going
so it's going to be like a camp. They're going to be there for 2 weeks, and they're going to be learning about the music discipline of their choice that they selected. And I imagine that there'll also be other activities that they'll be participating in that could build leadership skills and other skill sets.
I must ask, are these young people that will be selected, will they be traveling alone or will someone accompany them?
Well, we are looking at all of that information, the details, because I think this might be the first time the Ministry of Youth will be selecting a young person to attend to this event. I know that we've already received some applications from young people, and we're grateful, and we'll be contacting them very soon. And we're hoping that once we finalize everything, we'll see how we go from there. We are asking for persons between the ages of 14 to 18 to be a part of this camp. So in terms of a chaperone, maybe there might be someone along with them, but I know that they'll be in good hands once they arrive at the camp. They'll be well taken care of.
Okay.
The thing that fascinates me about this particular thing is that there are over 150 fine artists, teachers, and guest conductors who provide instruction for these people. That's quite an enriching experience.
Yes, it actually begins at the ending of June, and it goes on to about maybe the first few days in August. So that's how long it is. So every week there's a different discipline or genre of music to learn. And like I said, that we are hoping that since July is mostly when school is closed, we're hoping to send our selected persons in July.
This is a great way to spend the summer, to be honest.
Yes.
Well, one of them.
How will these students be selected once you would have gone through the application?
Well, I've already engaged a few potential judges and have discussed the program with them. They think it's an amazing opportunity, and I am just hoping that, you know, we get some interesting. I know that St. Kitts has a lot of talented young people, a lot of amazing vocals. We hear it when we host our high school choir festival. We hear these amazing vocals. We see the talent of young people playing instruments, playing the piano, and so we just hope that they will take advantage of this opportunity. I've sent information to the emails of all the high schools in St. Kitts.
Nice.
And also we're going to send information. We've already sent information to Nevis as well, so I'm just hoping for a good turnout.
Private schools included as well?
Yes, private schools are included. Once we have their, private schools are.
All right, so remind us again, even before I get to the deadline, there's an interview that they have to go through as part of the requirements.
Right, before they are selected. Almost like the process of when we select our 25 most remarkable teens, they have to be interviewed and, you know, just a few questions, nothing too hard, nothing too difficult.
Nothing too hard.
But with this one, we might even ask them to sing, we might even ask them to play their instruments, so judges can hear and see. Great.
Yeah, but nothing too hard. All right. No pressure, no pressure. All right, and finally, the deadline for the registration.
Right, so the deadline is fast approaching. We have like a month left, which is March 1st. So we really want to get all the information in as soon as possible and start the process as quickly as possible, so that those who are selected would know already and make their preparations for travel in July.
Okay, so before we move on, just remind them once again where they can send their applications to.
Right, you can send your applications to youth@gov.kn, that's YOUTH, @gov.kn.
Good stuff.
And I said it's an interesting way to spend the summer, but we're moving on to talk about the other interesting way, the summer camp t-shirt design competition.
Right.
Okay. Let's start with last year's winning design.
Well, we didn't have a winning design last year.
Could you not have a winning design last year? What happened last year?
Because of COVID, even though we had our camp last year, we didn't have enough time to introduce the competition into the schools. This competition started in 2014, and we have had about 5 winners so far. We haven't had a competition every year, but then, you know, COVID happened and we had to take a break. But we started in 2014 with a student from the Irish Town Primary School who actually won. So this age range is from 8 to 16, but I think he was about 11 years old when he won the competition.
Fair enough. Wow. So you said 5 winners.
We've had 5
winners thus far. Can you tell us the name of those 5 winners?
Sure. So in 2014, from the Irish Town Primary School, we had Raheem Phipps. In 2015, we had Malika Howell from the Immaculate Conception Catholic School. In 2016, we had Erlene Webb of the Charles E. Mills Secondary School. And the Charles E. Mills Secondary School won again in 2017 with Anique Ward. And in 2019, Destiny Harvey of Sadler Secondary School is the winner.
Wow.
All right. So let's talk about the competition for 2023.
Yes. So all we're asking our young persons between the ages of 8 to 16 to do is design a camp shirt. Now these young people are so lucky because they can brag when they become adults and say, I had a design on a shirt and over 300 copies of it were, you know, all over the place. And I think that is a great opportunity to kind of launch their graphic or artistic careers. We actually have artists, Anique Ward, who went on to become a remarkable teen. And then she went on to become a facilitator at some of our summer camp. Whenever we have workshops, whenever we have activities that we wouldn't want to incorporate art, we go to Anique Ward, and she's absolutely amazing. She's a great facilitator. She's young, she's energetic, and she loves it. We actually had a session with her last year during Easter with some elderly persons. We had an intergenerational camp along with 869 Access. And it was fantastic. It was great. I think they enjoyed it. Both young and elderly enjoyed the experience. And she was very gentle and, you know, she made you feel like an artist yourself. So it was great.
That's always good for those of us who don't have a creative bone in our body.
Great. So we are asking persons to come up with a concept based on our camp team this year. And our camp team for 2023 is, and we're also celebrating 40 years of summer camp. And the theme is thanking everyone who paved the way throughout our history. Summer Camp 40, cheers to continuity. Nice. So we're asking you to create a design based on that theme. Also, you have to draw it freehand, nothing digital as yet, even though we do incorporate the design digitally for the shirts. But we want to see the freehand drawing. You also have to incorporate our youth logo. As well in the design. And it has to be on this size paper, 8 by 5 by 11. And no more than 5 colors, no more than 5 different colors.
I'm just getting some thoughts. I don't want to give them. You realize you're saying you're celebrating 40 years.
40 years.
This is going to be our 40th year.
This is going to be a big, massive celebration for summer camp. We want to have all our past dorm leaders, our past campers, a part of the celebration. Everybody's invited. Yes, we may have a surprise for you. You never know.
She's there. Hortense is coming. Jeffrey, I'm coming.
Yeah, this is going to be fascinating. So, is there any difficulty in judging these competitions?
Wow. Sometimes we use judges who are vast in this area, persons who do graphic design and print shirts, like for instance Christos Wallace. He's been a judge of our competition for several years, I think from the inception. And he comes in, we have a room with all the designs, and he comes in and he looks at the designs and he scores. I know that there have been some teenagers who were disgruntled one year when they didn't win, when they realized that someone who was like 9 or 10 won the competition and not them, who are like
older,
writing CXC visual arts.
Yes.
And they were like, how did this happen? But you know, it's at the end of the day, it's who conceptualizes the theme best.
Yeah, indeed. So is today the launch date for this competition?
Yes, it will be launched today. We're going to send information to all the schools in St. Kitts. It's for St. Kitts schools.
Okay.
Sadly. But no Nevis. I mean, unless of course, if Nevis really, I've had entries from Nevis, if they really want to, then probably we can work something out.
I like that.
Yes. So it launches from February 1st to April 24th. So they have a very long time to think of a design, and right after Easter, we're hoping that they can send in their stuff, information.
Fair enough.
And 8 to 16, so that's not bad. Great age range.
Great age range, and that's actually the age range of our campus, right? So, and we want our campus to be a part of the camp experience. We want them to have, you know, to be excited about creating a design for the T-shirt, because they love their camp T-shirts. They love to, you know, wear them and go out into the communities when we have visitation day or field day. One of the winners is actually a past camper that I was going to ask. Destiny Harvey from Salas Secondary School. She won in 2019. She was actually a past camper. She was a part of my discipline a few years ago. So I was very pleasantly surprised to see that, you know, she had entered and that she emerged the winner for the competition.
So, Lika, is this something that we can incorporate in the 40th anniversary of this camp, that we let the campers know that for next year they can start thinking about their designs?
Yes,
so
exactly.
You can definitely be camper.
Yes.
No offense, guys, I'm just saying, you know, let the campers enjoy, because they're the ones.
Well, we usually, when we are ready to announce the winner of this competition, it's going to be at camp. It's going to be at the opening ceremony of camp. So hopefully then and there they would see that, hey, this is something that, you know, that we can be a part of next year. You know?
All right.
Well, you guys are definitely starting the ball rolling early, which is good, because there's a lot. I can't believe we have International Music Camp coming up soon, so can't wait to hear who the winners are.
I know. Oh my
gosh. Let us know.
I'm hoping that, you know, the right persons will be try out for the competition and will be selected.
Good stuff.
And that they will have an amazing time and it'll be very rewarding for them.
And St. Kitts too.
St. Kitts as well. St. Kitts and Nevis as well. Right.
Yeah. All right, so I think it's been a pleasure talking with you all about the International Music Camp and the Summer Camp T-shirt design competition.
Right.
Let us know who the winners are. Let us know what you're doing as you progress.
Yes.
Right. So we hope to see you again.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Certainly welcome.
More GMS SKN in a flash, everyone. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
An exotic experience.
cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moen Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It is time for us to loosen up. Yes, today we will be reflecting on the month of January 2023. Yes, last month, the month that just left us yesterday, to usher in the month of February with a clear mind space. Indeed. If you're open to sharing, comment below your answer to the prompts. We'd be delighted to read them. Here's the first prompt. Are you ready?
Am I ever?
Jamie, I described the month of January as hectic. What would you describe yours as?
Gone.
Literally.
Does that help?
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like, describe. What do you say to that? You know why it's hectic for you. I don't think about things like this ordinarily, so I don't know. I just didn't give it much thought.
Oh, wow. I did not use my 35,340 minutes well. I procrastinated a lot. Social media got the best of me. As Pastor Tim Timberlake said, we are more connected through social media, but it is to our own detriment. So, oh my God, y'all, it was hectic. I have not completed what I said I would complete. And when I looked at my mini Mount Liamiga in my spare bedroom, Jesus, yeah, hectic.
All right, no comment. So that's the month of January. To me, January represents newness. So it's a time when people sort of take take stock, as it were. They say everything I didn't get to do, I get to do it again. Was that the case for me? Not really. It was just another month of me doing whatever it is that I began before. So there's not one word that I could use to describe it.
Okay.
It's just a continuation of everything that already existed. All right, so we're moving on to the most memorable experiences from January. Do I have any of those memorable experiences from January? Oh yeah, I got 2 weeks off. That was memorable. That was a memorable period. All right. How about you?
My most memorable experience in January was visiting the Bananas Bistro in Nevis. Yes, anything with food, it's memorable to me. Yes. That's my most memorable experience in January. Yes. Minus the hecticness, I got a little break and I got to go and have dinner.
Good for you. Awesome.
Jamie, come
31
on.
days.
Jamie, you must have done something extraordinary in January.
Really? Who says? Because it's January?
Yeah.
Guys, I know that you're out there and you agree with me. Not just because it's January doesn't mean that there's something that has to be extraordinary, right? Because some of us don't wait for January. So.
Most memorable experience, yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 weeks off. I enjoyed it. Played basketball.
And
that was
what
great.
did you do during those 2 weeks?
I just said it.
I saw him at a place, but I won't say where I saw him. But yes, I saw him. Was that memorable for
I don't know where you saw me, so I can't tell you.
Okay, people, I can't say because I don't want to be lawyered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, Jamie, some of your wins and accomplishments in January.
What are they? Under a rock? I don't know. Where are they?
Okay, Jamie, for the 2 weeks that you were off, that you enjoyed.
No, I'm not. Listen, this is the thing. It's like I said to you before, when it came to yesterday and making lists and so on, I'm just one of those people who thinks it's another thing to do. So realistically, I don't go through looking at wins or accomplishments. So it's not like I'm going to say, oh, well, this was January and I did this in January. I'm not one of those people. It's just, if it happens, it happens. If I remember it, I'll tell you about it. But realistically, wins and accomplishments, not applicable to me. It might be applicable to you and other people. It's a great thing to look at. But I'm not that granular in my thinking that I go, this is January. I've got those wins.
Understood. Well, I am proud to say that I started reading 2 books that I hope to complete before the 28th of this month. So yeah, that was my accomplishment and my win because, as I said, my Mount Amiga is waiting for me. So until I conquer that mount, yeah, that was my sole accomplishment or win in January, starting the books.
All right.
And I started them at the bottom of January, folks, and not all the way up to the top. So I'm doing well.
All right, so here we go. Did you face any challenges? Did you guys face any challenges in the past month achieving your goals, and how did you persevere? Did you face any challenges?
Yes, I had some challenges with the weather and my laundry, hence my mountain. So although it soaked and soaked, I rewashed and rewashed. Yeah, that's how I overcome that.
I'd say generally speaking, because again, this is not specific to me, but generally speaking, whenever you're starting something new, there will be challenges. There'll be growing pains, so to speak. There'll be that need to, let's say, overcome inertia and just begin to move until you find your rhythm. And so those are challenges that I think everybody can face. And again, in January, this is where we generally start thinking about what we can do differently. And so that in and of itself, implementing those things that we've identified might be challenging enough. So there you go. How did you persevere? Yeah, you took a step out of the bed and you didn't go back in it. For those of you who want to achieve your fitness goals or something like that, you get up earlier, you make breakfast at home instead of, eating that sugary laden meal that you find on the corner of the street somewhere. It's just what it is. Those might be.
Not the sugary laden cereal that you brought in the home. How about that?
Oh, that's you. Okay. Confession is good.
No, I don't even like cereal like that. Not at all. Okay, songs. Entertainment of the month. So songs, movies, TV shows, books. What was your entertainment of the month? Your most memorable entertainment aspect of the month?
Can I say GMSK? No, I'm not going to say that because that's not true. Actually, it's Black Money Love, which is a movie that I watched. It's a series, actually. It's 2014. It was shot in 2014 in Turkey. So I'm reading subtitles, but the plot is good and it took me a while to watch it. It's on Netflix. Took me a while to actually begin it. It was recommended to me by 2 people over the span of, I think, a year.
Okay.
They don't know each other, different places. And they said to me, this is really good, and I can understand why.
Okay.
So I started watching it, and I thought, wow, ain't the world a corrupt place where money speaks and seems to control everything?
Everything.
Including
literally.
who gets what, freedom included. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, St. Kitts is not like that.
Yeah. Thankfully.
Did the mic just drop? I'm kidding. All right, move on. There was a silence here. There was a hush, right?
Jeremy's not going to get me lawyered, y'all. He's not going to get me lawyered.
All right, that's great. It's different. But yeah, clock. So black money, love. Great.
Mine's are songs, just to get me through it. Because, you know, sometimes you need the songs to clean, so I had 2. I'm Stressing Today, that's a famous one on TikTok. Tia is doing it. There's, I wonder if he's the person that sang the song, but he has a lot of videos to it. There's this dance, I Ain't Stressing Today. And then there's Coilery. She has a song called Players. But at the end of the song, she said, I just want to have a good night. So they're just having like fun outside. So, yeah. Those are my 2.
All right.
My 2 songs. He's never stressing. I ain't stressing today. Everybody's doing the dance to that song. Everybody.
All right. So, the food that you enjoyed most in January.
He's laughing because here comes the foodie. I had Moroccan lamb shanks at Bananas Bistro with mash and veggies. You're all. It reminded me a bit of home because it had the pepper pot taste because of the spices. So the world is connected because the taste was the same. And listen, I barely touched the shank with my fork, and that shank was on the plate like a skirt. That's how tender it was. Y'all, if I told y'all, would y'all believe me? It was that good.
Great.
My mouth's salivating.
I realized that.
It was great.
I realized that.
Yep.
All right. So, did you learn or try anything new in January? Not really. It's not new.
But you did watch a new movie.
That's not new. I was watching it since last year.
Oh, so you're just continuing.
To watch it. It's a series.
Oh, as you say, you're just continuing.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of episodes.
I've learned in my relationship to do less talking, and in turns, I have less conflict. It took me that long to know that because I have a mouth that answers everything. So yeah, that's it.
Is it safe to move on now? Can we do that? All right.
I give up.
All right.
Move along.
Moving right along. Here we go.
So what do you want to do better in February, in this month?
As opposed to January?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just mosey along?
Yeah, that's really it, you know.
Well, Oprah did have a quote that says, new month, another opportunity to accomplish what you didn't accomplish in the previous month. So I'm using that one. So for me, I hope to restart my vegetarian, eventually go back fully vegan, continue my exercise regimen, and get my blood glucose level under control. That includes putting away all forms of sweetness. Guys, believe it or not, I drink no tea, no coffee with sugar. But when it comes to gummies, the police needs to lock me up. Then, I want to complete reading my books. I want to practice more. Well, I use it, but I want to use my Spanish more. And I want to perfect or get better on my interviewing skills. So those are my goals for February.
All right. I want to stay alive. Does that work? All right. Yeah.
Who are you going to talk to stay alive? I want to know. I want to know so that I can talk to the same person.
Got my own theme song too. Staying alive, that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah. That's what some of us want to do. That's what we're going to work on. Great. And yeah, staying around with you up until 10 o'clock. So we'll be back in a moment with more GMS scans. Stay tuned.
exotic experience.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moen Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Good morning, SKN. Wagwan. Yo, it's Bensley Lad coming to you live from Jamaica. You see it already. See me, I say Caribbean people stand up and I love this. This show is very important. You understand me? Yeah, man. Studio 327. Bensley Lad, say big up. See me, I say. I'm the whole innocent crew. Yeah, man. More love.
Good morning, this is Karen of Paris and Zippo from Paris, Vermont. I want to encourage y'all to sign on to Good Morning SKN every morning from 8 to 10 at Studio 327. Thanks.
back to Good Morning SKN. Tourism is one of the most booming industries in the world, and this is, of course, for a good reason. Many persons have an innate sense of wanderlust to explore different countries and experience unique cultures. In this segment of Around the World, we will look at 8 of the hottest 2023 travel destinations according to Vogue. Let us know in the comments if any of these destinations piqued your interest.
Nice. Here we go.
We're going around the world for free. This is great, isn't it?
Yeah. Boy. Come to think of it, the cost of these trips might break our pocket, but then we shouldn't look at breaking up the pocket. We should look at the experience that we will have. This year, I'm going on experience. So even if I have to pay like 1,000 or 2,000 change to spend a night at Four Seasons or the Hyatt, guess what, guys? I'm doing it. Because when I die, somebody's going to use that money. They might probably spend it all in a day. So wink, wink. Experience. Yes. Experience. Ooh.
Basilicata, Italy.
Those cottages look cheesy. They look like Cheez-Its, don't you think?
I wasn't sure that I was looking at an actual picture for a second. It almost looked artistic.
And edible.
It looked like a painting.
Yes. Jamie's not buying my edible. Guys, don't that look like Cheez-It cottages? They look so cute.
You want to eat
the
someone
cottages
out of house and home, Cortez? Is that what you want to do?
Not all of it, just a little bit of cheese. Because remember, cheese scared me, but it looks like Cheez-It.
Yeah. All right, so Basilicata is a land made uniquely. Yeah, here we go. I thought it was a land made something. Let's go again. Take 2. Basilicata is a land made unique by its small, silent villages rich in history, its many unspoiled places, and its enchanting beaches. It has a fantastic variety of landscapes, including expanses of land, national parks, forests, and beautiful lunar-looking landscapes. Okay, the lunar-looking landscapes. Be really cool.
Man. There's just a cleanliness when you see those countries in pictures like that in Greece with the all white, that it looks like nobody touches anything in Greece. It's like there's a law. If you touch it, you'll be in trouble. It's just, oh my, I gotta go. I gotta go. That's all. Yeah. I think some friends of mine celebrated either their 70th or 75th birthday. There now that I see the picture of the Cheez-Its. Nice. Look at that. Look at the Christmas up there, Jamie. Wow. We should go.
To Patagonia National Park, Chile.
Yeah, GMSKN we should all pack up and go. Just lugging our luggage, running through the airports. That'll be so fun traveling together. The entire team. We should go. So at the Patagonia National Park, the region is known for the picturesque landscape. The diversity of nature is certainly a highlight for Patagonia. The majority of people who explore the national park are there for adventurous hiking, camping, and backpacking. Nice. Nice, man.
It's beautiful.
It is.
Snow-capped mountains.
I know.
Gorgeous water.
I know the picture is maybe enhanced a little, but I think it actually looks the way it actually looks. Wow. Me thinking. Anyway, Cortez, come out of your mind. Back to reality.
Singapore.
Wow.
That is.
Look at that building. Look at the building. I just want to go to that tri building. I'm going to call it the tri building or the trio for now. And then I want to walk out all the way to the end and look down. Or maybe they have a bungee jump on that. That would be fun to do.
Fun for you.
An adventurous.
Fun for you.
Wow, Singapore looks gorgeous. Look at the water. Look at the lights.
It's a cultural experience there as well. So.
Look at those little umbrella-looking things that look like they look kind of alien-esque.
I see them in the background.
Yeah,
left.
they look. Oh my! Wow.
To enter Singapore is to enter a world of architectural wonders and culinary delights where lush greenery and eco-friendly malls coexist in confidence.
When I see some of the airports in these places that looks like, makes you feel like you're in a jungle, but yet you're about to depart to go somewhere else. Like, oh my God. Jeez. Look at the bridge. The bridge looks like something out of Avatar. Like it's just a whole movie in itself. And the clouds, the shades give way to the beautiful. What green is this? The lime green waters. Wow. Lovely. I need to go. Edinburgh, Scotland. Ooh. The uplighting make these things look so much nicer. I need to go to Scotland. I've never been. So Edinburgh has a rich history that dates back before the Roman times. There's history around every sandstone hewn corner, of course, but you'll find vibrant life in its parks, pubs, and suburbs. Edinburgh isn't just worth visiting, it's worth throwing yourself into, literally. Wow.
I see.
I like the colors too. It's giving me a bit of Curacao, the waterfront in Curacao feel.
For me, it would be all about the culture, so go there, you experience that. All right, moving on to Japan.
Oh my God, look at the cherry blossoms.
Japan is a country steeped in ancient traditions with ultra-modern cities and brimming with spectacular natural beauty. It is the place where you can climb the futuristic skyscrapers of Tokyo, revel in the grandeur of Mount Fuji, wrap yourself in the sacred atmosphere of age-old shrines and temples, and fall in love with the seasons all in one place.
Oh man.
Japan.
I like cherry blossom seasons. It just looks really, really nice. Ooh, they even got is that an Eiffel Tower? They even got their own little Eiffel. Look at that mountain in the back, boy. Is that where Godzilla's chilling? Boy. Wow. And in the movies, you see Godzilla just decide he's going to mash up the whole city. Banguera Island, Mozambique. Ooh. It just looks deserted. Banguera Island, an idyllic mix of white sand beaches, azure waters, reefs teeming with fish, perfect sunsets that look like they've been photoshopped, and gorgeous luxury lodges make Banguera one of Mozambique's most alluring destinations. I need to go. The island looked like it was deserted. It reminds me of Jumbie Bay in Antigua. It's a little island off, but there is inhabitants and life on it. Nice. Ooh.
Guatemala.
Nice.
Guatemala.
Guatemala.
Some of the top reasons to visit Guatemala include ancient Mayan ruins like Tikal, the colonial city of Antigua, Lake Atitlan, friendly locals, affordable prices, good weather, delicious food, and hiking active volcanoes. So you do all of that in Guatemala.
I love the colors in Guatemala too. They have a lot of colors. I love the national dress. Nice. Ooh. No man. I need to go. In my next lifetime, GMSKN Nation, I'm taking every opportunity there is. I will use my 1,440 minutes wisely each day, I promise. I'm gonna travel to the ends of the earth. Ooh, the Arctic. I love. What is this called? Is it the light? What is it? Something of lights. What is that?
Aurora Borealis. Is that it?
Oh, I don't quite remember the name, but I'll go with what you said. But the Arctic. Somebody was saying, Cortense, guess where I'm going for my 50th birthday? This is me. Iceland. They'd be like, what's wrong with you, Nicole? No, I'm not going to Iceland, but I thought Iceland would have been a hit, 50th birthday. The Northern Lights, yes, that's it for sure. That's it for sure. Look at, oh my gosh, the Arctic is a revered destination for the sheer array of activities and adventure. The snow, of course, lends itself to skiing, to snow hoeing, dog sledding, and snowmobiling. And when the ice melts, you can go kayaking and even snorkeling and scuba diving in some places. Nice. So the snow does melt. I thought it's just snow year-round since it's the Arctic. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Well, there are the 2023 travel destinations according to Vogue. Well, maybe some of you will go, maybe some of you haven't.
Let us know which one you are going to. Remember, we're taking, well, joining with me. We are dealing with experiences, and we're not looking at the monies. We'll pay those back later. Yeah. So on that note, stay tuned. Much more Good Morning SKN in a bit.
Yeah.
An exotic experience.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moment Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Yeah.
An exotic experience.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
Yo, this is your boy Smiley of the Grandmasters Band, and you're watching GMSKN. Hey, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just make sure you're watching GMSKN. What up?
Good morning, SKN and Studio 327. This is Tao Batiste, one of your biggest fans. Just you're doing a lot of things well. Keep on that trajectory. Greatness.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Good morning. This is Kayana Paris and Zippo from Paris, Vermont. I want to encourage y'all to sign on to Good Morning SKN every morning from 8 to 10 at Studio 327. Thanks.
Good morning, SKN. Wagwan. Yo, it's Bensley Lad coming to you live from Jamaica. You see it already. See me, I say Caribbean people stand up and I love this. This show is very important. You understand me? Yeah, man. Studio 327. Bensley Lad, it's a big up. See me, I say. I'm the whole innocent crew. Yeah, man. More love.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Joining us now on Zoom is the very popular Kamali Newton, the first male qualifier for the Carifta Games this year that will be held in the Bahamas. Good morning, Kamali, and welcome to Good Morning SKN. How are you doing today?
Doing good.
Good stuff. So let's begin. When I read your bio, I saw that you started running since preschool days. When did you start taking athleticism seriously?
In grade 2.
Grade 2.
All right, so define serious for us. What do you mean by serious? Because I know at that age, people are young, they want to participate in races and so on, they want to be first. You said you took it seriously. Tell us about that.
Preschool to grade 1, I was just used to go by the training, I just run up and down, play. And in grade 2, that's when I started to train with the bigger guys and the
Did you feel any pressure to perform like that? Because you're saying you're training with the bigger guys now. So was it like a competition in your mind to keep up with them or to even show them what you were made of?
No, not to me. It was just fun to me.
Well, look at where that got you, Kamali. So that's good. Glad you enjoyed it.
So there was a recently concluded Twilight Meet here in St. Kitts on January 20th, where you ran 10.73 seconds to qualify for the men under 19, which had a qualifying time of 10.80 seconds. Did you feel any pressure, or you just cruised in knowing that you had the time?
I didn't expect to qualify because that was one of the worst races I've ever run in my life, in 100 meters. I didn't expect it. Then when my coach told me I qualified, I was a bit excited, but still not excited because I done it to my best.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, so help me understand a little bit your mindset, Kamali, because, you know, we can always talk with you. We can see, you know, what you've accomplished, but what does it take to train the way that you do and to devote so much of your time and energy to something that you love so much?
It comes with discipline. Just got to focus, listen. Yeah.
So how hard did you train for the Twilight Meet? What were your sessions like? What were your hours like?
Starting from August to December, I do a lot of half-seas work, like hills, gyms, course, and so on. And January, we started to do sprinting. I didn't do much sprinting as yet. Because January, we started to do 60s, training for 60s, 150s, 80s. And some black starts, yes.
Oh, good stuff.
All right, so you're a member of the Over the Top Track Club. Let's talk about that for a second. What's that experience like for you?
A good experience. No, I'm one of the older member. I gotta help the younger folks. I just teach them how to start, them how to focus, use the farm, do drills. Teach them how to stretch. So it's a good experience.
Do you know how young the youngest member is that you're working with in that club?
Baby's 5 or 4.
Wow, really? So you're really giving them that whole experience of what it takes to succeed at that level. That's great.
Yes.
Kamali, I see this is your third time qualifying for the Crifter Games, and you are one of the first members for this year's Crifters team. When you got the news, how did it make you feel?
Repeat.
This is your third time qualifying for the Crifter Games, and you were announced as one of the first persons to be picked for this year's Crifter team. When you got the news, how did you feel?
I was excited, really excited because here I go, people congratulate, noticing me. So yeah, it was good.
Nice.
All right, so you've got your own fans then, so it would seem, right? What do you do with all of that celebrity? Let's talk about that for a second. Is it an opportunity? Well, you're smiling, so let me let you answer. What do you do with that? Is it an opportunity? Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, people just message me, tell me to look up to me. People, parents, They ask me to talk to the son. Even the head asked me to teach the son I want to basic about running, to talk to them and tell them how to do this and how to do that.
Well, it might not seem like it, but that's actually a really big deal because in a time when, we're looking for role models and they seem to be scarce, and somebody who is as young as you are, yet as accomplished as you are, you're able to set an example for a lot of younger people. It's remarkable, and I want to commend you and tell you to continue on that path, Kamali.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So Kamali, I want to talk about careers. If you were to choose a career after you would have done running, what would that career path be?
I would say study for
I didn't hear you, sorry?
To go study to be a chiropractor electrician.
Okay. Nice.
All right, so you've got that game plan going. Got a question though. Is chiropractic one of those things that you want to do just because of your exposure to sports at this level?
Yes.
Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. All right. So Kamali, I don't know how you do it, but we're talking athletics, we're talking football, we're talking critics. How do you find the time to do all that you do and do it so well?
Some people say natural talent, but really hard. It's a natural talent. Sometimes I come from training, track and field training, then go pass. Sometimes I have to walk to another village to play football and walk back. Sometimes I get if it's hard. People say natural talent.
So they don't know what exactly you experience. They just see, let's talk about this for a second. They see the glitz and the glory and everybody recognizing you and calling you your name, but they don't necessarily see the commitment that it takes from day to day to do that grit, right? So what makes you do that? What makes you so committed?
I just love the sport. I just don't want to feel left out. And none, so I just to be a part of what.
Well, those are very good reasons, Kamali, because obviously when we're talking about passion, it keeps you going, and it definitely does that with you. And well, we're going to take a brief break, but we'll be back to talk with you on the other side of it. So sit tight. We'll be back in a moment with Kamali Newton. Stay tuned.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First, you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moen Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Welcome back to Good Morning SK, and we are speaking with the popular athlete Kamali Newton, the first male qualifier for Carifter 2023. Kamali, I'm looking at the list of countries that you've traveled to for athletics, and I'm just going to name a few. You can talk about your memories and things associated with those particular trips, but going down the list, it says here that you were selected to represent St. Kitts and Nevis and Anguilla in 2017, traveled to Tortola in 2018, yes. Grenada in 2019, Martinique in 2022, and you also competed in 2 Carifta games before in the Cayman Islands in 2019 and in Jamaica in 2022. Most memorable trip, most memorable accomplishment there?
In Jamaica.
Jamaican, why is that? Although I think I know why, but I want to hear it from you.
First time I ran an individual race for Jamaica and ran a personal best in the 100 meters.
And your personal best in the 100 meters, a time of 10.67 seconds.
Yes.
All right. Were you prepared to do that mentally? What was going through your mind, when you were at the track, said go, and you were ready to go? Did you think you would do that?
Yeah, my sister, I was just thinking about her.
I see. Yes. So that was the motivation, wasn't it? Great reason, Kamali.
Indeed. Kamali, I asked you during the break about records that you would have broken locally, and I asked you if any of those records are still upheld. Can you tell us of those and which ones are still upheld?
The under 60 male for the 100 meters and the 400 meters in St. Kitts for the inter-school championship.
And can you tell us those times?
I ran a 49.95 in the 400 meters.
Oh.
And 22.2 in the 200 meters, and I ran a 50.9, I think. I'm not sure about that one, but 50.9. Yeah.
Okay, congratulations. That's good.
Well, 2022, Kamali, was a year in which you were inducted, if I could say that, into the Hall of Fame of the 25 most remarkable teens here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Congratulations on that accomplishment. What did you feel when you were told that you were, in fact, one of the 25 most remarkable teens? What did that mean to you?
It meant a lot to me. I was excited. I was organized. It was really...
Did you feel that now, and I know that you already are elevated somewhat so that people know you, did this add any pressure, so to speak, to you to continue on this path? Or does it just speak to who you are as to continue to set the example that you've set for younger people and older people as well?
Yeah, speak to me and pressure.
All right.
Encourage me to.
So Kamali, who nominated you for the 25 most remarkable teens?
My coach, Owen Wallace.
Okay, lovely. So let's talk about the other sports that you play. I'm going to begin with football. Tell us how you got into football when you initially started with track.
Started in football in primary school.
Okay.
At the school, I used to train with them. I wasn't as good, and they used to drop me. Then in grade 5, I was finally on the team. Played. I made the first goal at the St. Thomas's ball field.
Okay.
With my week.
Okay, nice.
All right. The Pioneer Cricket Club. Molly, how did you get involved in that?
My auntie, she asked me to play with them. It was the first time I played with them. It was a win ball competition. I continued to play with them for the hard ball, the T10 and the T20.
So how did you do in that win ball competition? since it was your first time with them?
I did. I had at least more than 5 wickets to whole tournament, but not exact how much, but at least five, between 5 or 7 wickets for the first.
That's great.
So Kimali, what are some of your athletic goals for the future? We know you do 3 sports, and we know they want to represent St. Kitts and Nevis in the Olympics. What other goals do you have yourself?
I don't have much. I just want to reach Olympics, be my country, my parents proud, supporters, the whole federation.
So what are you doing to ensure that you bring back a medal?
Stay focused, train hard as possible, eat healthy.
Nice. Okay.
All right, so we've had athletes and coaches on the show before, and one of the themes that we get to in our discussions is always that of discipline. I heard you mention your coach before. How important has your coach been to instilling that spirit of discipline in you that's required to excel, Kamali?
Extremely important to me. He helped me reach as far as we get me to stay focused. He teach me a lot. Teach me to stay focused and be prepared, physically prepared.
So I imagine, as all coaches do, does he push you? Is he one of the reasons that you excel and that you continue to break records?
Yes.
All right. And again, the name of your coach?
Corvin Wallace.
Corvin
He's
Wallace.
my uncle.
He's your uncle? Ooh. Wow, so that's even better. That's like not only a coaching relationship, but that's like a family relationship. So, wow, you guys must be really having a ball working together. I'm sure he's very proud of you and everything that you've accomplished, as others have been.
He's the first Olympian in the federation.
Okay.
Wow, that's great.
Okay.
And you have him in your family and his coach. Wow, this is incredible. I think that this is a great story, Kamali.
Okay. Kamali, I know you went through a bit of a rough patch. I hope it doesn't hit anywhere hard for you as I ask this question. But when you lost your sister, how did you manage to push on and persevere?
I just had to deal with the pain card. To something like that, I had to just deal with it and just to become such. Just focus.
Okay. Good stuff.
Well, we are truly sorry for your loss,
Indeed,
but we are grateful. I mean, I remember you saying earlier in the interview when you were running your best time, you thought of her.
Yes.
And I suppose those thoughts are motivating, knowing that she's watching over you and that she's wishing you the best wherever she is, and all of us are as well, Kamali.
Yes, indeed.
So we thank you for taking some time out of your very busy schedule. Hopefully you don't have to walk anywhere today to practice or anything like that. We thank you for doing that and spending time with us and letting us know a little bit more about you. And we wish you all of the best. Truly our pleasure interviewing you, young man.
Indeed.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
You're welcome.
All right, more Good Morning SKN in a moment, everyone. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
An exotic experience.
no cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moment Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Welcome back to GMScan. It's time to let you know what's happening. So, Culturama registration. The countdown to the 49th anniversary of Neva's Culturama Festival continues with the rollout of application forms for the competitions to be staged as part of this year's festival. And I love this, the rollout of the forms, right? That's how you anticipate it. So here are the competitions and their deadline dates. Miss Culture Queen, Miss Culture Swimwear, and Mr. Cool. Deadline's March 31st. Mr. and Mrs. Talented Youth Pageant and Mr. and Miss, why did I say Mrs.? Mr. and Miss Talented Youth Pageant and Junior Kaiso Contest, June 2nd. Senior Kaiso Contest, April 28th. Soca Monarch Contest, May 19th. Junior and Senior Culture Street Parades and Emancipation Juve Troop, July 7th. So those are your deadlines. Get your registration forms. They are out.
The Nevis Youth Awards, the Youth Impact 12 Awards continue. This is your reminder that the Nevis Department of Youth is accepting nominations for their March nominee of the Youth Impact 12 Award. The area of nominations for March is Sports Excellence, and the deadline for nominations is February 24th. Visit the Nevis Department of Youth office to collect a form to nominate an outstanding youth you know. Persons can also call 469-5521 or email dept.youth@niagov.com for more information.
So that's what's happening, and now time to let you know that we are just about done. But before we go, we want to thank you for joining us today for another edition of GMScan, inviting you, of course, to tune in daily to find a little bit of everything for everyone. Hopefully you got your fill today as well. Yes. Inviting you to tell others about us, get your friends, family, and even your enemies to watch if you can, because there are some people who like to do what you do regardless, right? So remember to follow us on our social media platforms, including Facebook and YouTube at Studio 327 Inc. and on Instagram at Good Morning SKN. That one is very easy to remember if you forget anything else that I said. Good Morning SKN. That's how you find us on Instagram. So like, subscribe, follow, and share, and visit our website. That one's easy too. It's studio327inc.com, where you learn more about Good Morning SKN and Studio 327.
Indeed, and here comes my favorite part. Leave us a comment and let us know what was your favorite part of today's show. As I always say, let us know who you want to see on the show, and if you have somebody you want to see on the show, call us, email us, do whatever you need to get in contact with us. And this is the part where I have to sniff, because I miss you already. See you tomorrow, Thursday at 8 a.m. when you will start your morning bright and early with us as the rooster crows right here at Good Morning SKN. As usual, thank you for watching. Have yourself a great hump day and see you in tomorrow.